Everybody, it's Austin Holloman. I am still here in the beautiful Istanbul, Turkey. You guys can see I'm right here in front of Hagia Sophia. I believe this is the most important mosque in the entire world or something like that, or at least all of Turkey. And we're about to go on a boat trip with James, and Kid the Greatness may show up on time. I want to talk to you guys about some conversations I've been having with James about our image as black men. If you're interested in that topic, give the video a like and subscribe if you have not already. Also, if you guys are too sensitive and you want to whine and cry in my comment section about stop talking about race, do me a favor, unsubscribe and don't watch this video. I don't have time for grown men that sound like children. I'm more mature than the majority of y'all that say those type of comments. Now, the only way the world will love black men and respect us, because I've done videos about even some people, all you guys think about is women. So when I'm bringing up these topics of other countries I'm having with racist scenarios, you guys notice that I brought up a girl in a restaurant giving me a different treatment as opposed to the white guys I was sitting with. But you guys only bring up dating topics because I get it. A lot of us are sexually frustrated, so all we think about is women. And that's all you guys hear because you guys have a selective hearing. But if you are somebody that listens closely, you would notice that I made up scenarios that didn't involve me trying to have sex with a woman or trying to date a woman. It was just, in general, I was getting a different treatment. So if we look throughout, James brought up a few talking points. If we look throughout history, he told me about how we're always the drug dealer in the movie, which I know this, right? We're always the criminal. We're always the bad guy. Historically, we have always been the bad guy in the story. And if you guys look throughout, like for example, look at Power. I believe the show is called Power, right? I don't know anything about American culture, but if you guys know the show Power, I believe his name was Ghost or whatever the light-skinned guy name is. I don't know none of these people, right? But he was a sophisticated drug dealer, what we would call a hood doctor, basically. This black man that has money, comes off like a professional, but he still got to be a criminal on the low. And that's why a lot of black women, I believe, are into criminals, because we've made that look pretty cool. But we've always been negative characters throughout history. And on the contrary, the white men, if you think about that, the cowboy, white. If you think about Superman, white. Batman, white. Every superhero has always been white, or any positive figure has always been white. You go to the gym, it's changed a little bit now, but usually if you go to the gym, the people that they're showing as really in shape, white. You know, everything that's been positive is always white. So whenever women or people in general in other nations look at, I didn't really have this issue in America, but in other nations I have, whenever they look at white men, yes, you will get picked over every time. I don't give a damn how that makes you feel. You will, if they have if y'all have the same body, income, I don't give a damn first and last name. If everything else matches but your skin tone, a woman will pick white over you if she has the option to. Guaranteed. Otherwise, you have to work twice as hard to out-compete the average white guy when you go to a lot of these other countries. I've seen it with my own eyes. You can disagree if you want to, but I have a lot more experience than you 50-year-old wannabe my dads that criticize me. I've been a lot more places than you. I've dealt with way more cultures. I don't give a damn about you living in one place for decades. You haven't been able to dip into as many places I have. I don't care if I stayed a week. If I stayed a week, that means I really didn't like it that much. Keep that in mind. Now, we as black men do have control over our image now, thanks to things like what I'm using right now, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. And we can blame it as much as we want on white people. But let's take a look at the Passport Bros, for example, right? There's no regulation. It's not centralized like a fraternity. There's no membership. If you ask me if I would have redid all this and I would have been the one that founded Passport Bros, there would have been a fraternity and you would have to pay a monthly fee to join. Because if you look at Kappa Alpha Psi, if somebody behaves the same way how Passport Bros do online, that organization will more than likely kick them out. They'll be dealt with. But since Passport Bros is just a label and it doesn't have to be a black label, but since it's just a label that was founded by someone black, and there's no centralization, you have people that get online and they advertise, oh, well, black men, this is the perception that people have, especially about the black Passport Bros, right? Oh, they're just going over to fight in Thailand. They're going online to gossip like bitches, and they're buying prostitutes abroad. That is overriding the black men like Andre Love Crossing Borders that did move to Colombia, has lines of credit in Colombia, you know, has a beautiful wife in Colombia, and is fairly dressed and can speak well. He's not in the forefront. The people that are advertising prostitution and doing all the negative stuff that makes us look even worse, and you can say what you want about me, you know I don't give a damn, but that makes us look even worse, is what is the general perception. So honestly, we've been given the ability to take our image into our own hands, and yes, there are some men that try to make it look better, but the majority of y'all don't even want to help it, especially when we go back and forth about arguing about prostitution and stupid stuff like that. We're not that mature when it comes to those situations. So what is the solution to this, so you guys don't leave whining comments? The thing that needs to be done is a thing that's always worked throughout history, which is a positive propaganda style black male media. That's what Mussolini did during World War II when he wanted to make himself look good. Hitler did it. Hell, even Andrew Tate does it. Go look at Andrew Tate's content. He always has his shirt off. He's always doing push-ups. He's always doing something that makes him look positive. But in my opinion, he's not black. I mean, I thought he was from Iran or something when I first saw him. So he doesn't represent us. But there needs to be a campaign that pushes us in a positive light, and it needs to become the norm in order to fix those issues that you guys have heard me describe that I've experienced in places like Brazil and Paraguay and a few other places around the world, because right now we don't have that super popular image. One thing I also noticed, which is that you guys remember, I forgot her name, the girl from Fox News. She tried to go on a smear campaign about white men, and she had to shut it down very fast. That's because white men, generally speaking, have control over what white women say about them in the United States. We don't. So we tarnish our own image, and we allow black women to tarnish our image as well. And that's pretty much worldwide that happens. I've seen women in Africa talk shit heavily about African men. And yeah, it doesn't help the image of a black person, whatever African descent person worldwide. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you found that informative or entertaining, for whatever reason that may have been entertaining, drop a cash app at $ Austin Holloman, PayPal and Zelle austinholloman@gmail.com. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm accurate on my assessment, and I would love to hear from you guys. And also, if you guys want to know how can you be in front of Hagia Sophia about to go on a boat trip, there will be a booking link below where you can book a one-on-one call with me, and we can talk about how to build remote income, what should be your first destination, dating abroad, investing abroad, saving money abroad, everything that you would need to know. And guys, this is a high ticket item, so if you don't have money to spend on a monthly basis or a large lump sum of money up front, this will not be the program for you. But there will be a booking link below if you guys are interested and you are serious. We have nothing but good results, and the landing page will be dropping soon, but right now still in this pre-stage. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time.